What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is my favorite day of the week. It happens to be Women Rock Wednesday, and today we gonna rock. It's all we got things all over the place tonight. TSU playing tonight. I didn't put it on my notes, but we got to talk about it. Let me we're gonna get in here and talk about what I wanted to do right quick. Yeah, TSU is playing tonight. But what's up? I'm waiting on everybody to come in, share the show. Oh, I haven't shared the show. That's what I was about to do. Give me 1 second and let me make sure I share the show. Okay, there I am, Robert Hatter, sharing the show, and I sharing it with my groups. I got a couple of groups that I'm a member of, so I go to those groups and share them with the group. If they can't do it until it's live, and then I go over to YouTube and then I share it again. What's up, Joe Lewis? What's up? I see you fellas. I'm gonna talk to you fellas today. I know it's Women Rock Wednesday, but I'm talking to the fellas too. We all in this together. We all in this together.
Sure.
If the women ain't in place, we got to take care. We got to step up, fellas. So I shared it to my Twitter, so Twitter can have it. Let's see. I hope y'all be doing the same stuff. So then I go over to share it to my personal Twitter. Then I go over to YouTube. I mean, over to the Chop Shop Twitter, and share it over there and repost it, and like it and repost it over there. Then I get back out of there. You have to do this, and you can only do it when the show is live. You can only do it with the show. Got a great show. I saw you young fella last night, baby. Look at you, Rob. What y'all playing today, Rob? Rob said he shot a 99 and Brandon shot a 93. That was a good match. That was a hell of a match today. What is y'all playing today? What y'all playing today? Tell me where you text me. Don't let everybody know where you was at. Text me and let me know where y'all played today. But shout out to everybody. Robin them played this morning. They played a little golf this morning. Oh, y'all played River Point. Okay. Y'all been lacking over River Point over them alligators gonna get y'all over there. Alligator. I haven't been over there in a long time. I'm telling y'all, I saw alligator so big over there, seemed like he been on Earth 1,000 years. And you know what? I let him have that course that day. I haven't been back over there since. Alligator and snakes that day. I happened to see when I played that golf course, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I haven't been back since. I just haven't. I mean, yeah, did everybody share the show? Let's share the show. I know it's Women Rock Wednesday, and sometimes y'all get a little bit lazy on Women Rock Wednesday. Let me see. Rick Pitino calls out ESPN for being hypocritical when promoting gambling sites, says prop bets are bad for the game. ESPN would be on TV and they'll be arguing over these things happening, but let's break away from, for now, FanDuel. Let's break away from MGM. He said, I don't think it's good to let the players wager on professional sports. Y'all, I just got this. Somebody just gave, can he give you a run for my, can who? Hold up. Ricky Scott, can who give me my run for my money? Uh, I don't know what you're talking about, Rick. Who you talking about? Hold up. I'm going back to. Go and put it up there, Rick. I'm gonna come back to it now, and I'd rather get in trouble. I think this Rick Pitino talking. Uh, my son. Oh no, he can't. He can't. No, no, no. My son can't touch me at all. He don't spend enough time. He don't spend enough time. He don't have time to do it. So he can't beat me. No, that's not Robert. That's Robert Young. That's that's not my son. That's Robert Young. That's a friend of mine right there. Uh, he said he had a 91. Uh, he played it. I think Rob, that might be me and you on that picture. Yeah, that's not Rob. That's not little Rob. That's Robert Young. But Rick Pitino also said I think they do it through their friends with a bet on an NFL game or whatever it may be. But I don't like these prop bets at all. I don't think that's good for the game, and it tempts players and friends. Do you think you can get 10 rebounds tonight? Hey, hold on. I got to go back over that again because I just sent this. They just sent this today. Rick Pitino. This Rick Pitino. Barry. Yeah, this my hour. I'm gonna get to it. But I just saw this. This one was not planned. But I want y'all to y'all. I want y'all to chatter the show and let's get. I want y'all to think. Get your thinking caps on. TSU play tonight. They play. Let me tell you. The women play at 5. The women play against. Texas A&M International, and the men follow a game right afterwards at 7. The guys going to play against Samford University out of Samford, not Stanford, Samford out of Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama tonight. You get a chance, usually a long time ago, them coaches used to be gone all year. The TSU teams used to be gone the whole season and don't come back to SWAC. But Johnny Jones said, "No, I want to bring that. I want to bring this feeling to before the SWAC into Houston. So let's get out and support them. Let's get out there and get on that right away. Know it's last minute. Just say, oh, let's go to Third Ward. Okay, I'm downtown. I'm working downtown. I don't feel like getting stuck in traffic. Let me sneak over through the back ways and go to Third Ward. Just come and watch some basketball tonight. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get back to this. But I saw this, y'all. Cause this gambling, y'all, I don't gamble. I don't like to gamble. I don't really, I just don't. I like it as a form of entertainment. Like, let's say, okay, man, instead of spending this 200 on this show over here, I got this 200 to gamble. So let's go have some fun. But these people take it. But Rick Pitino, he calls out ESPN for being hypocritical. Y'all follow this. And I want to hear what y'all got to say too. When promoting gambling sites says prop bets are bad for the game. They promoting gambling sites, but saying prop bets are bad for the game. ESPN will be on TV and they will be arguing over these things happening, the prop bets. But let's break away from now and go to FanDuel, a betting site. Let's break away and go to MGM, a betting site. He said, I just don't think it's good to let players, especially these college players, wager on professional sports because I think they're doing it now, and I'd rather them get in trouble for it. He said, I'd rather them get in trouble. I think they do it through their friends with a bet on an NFL game or whatever it may be. But I don't like prop bets at all because it can come back and say, he said, I don't think that's good for the game. And it tempts players. And prop bets, they'll say like, son, you're going to get 5 steals tonight. Son, you're going to get 2 steals. Son, you're going to get under 3 point, she's going to shoot under 3 point, 3. And a player can control that. Do you think, and they'll ask their friend, do you think you can get 10 rebounds tonight? Y'all follow me? Corey Willis, you got me? Every players know what their prop bets are before the game. Everyone needs to remember that we don't have a game without integrity, man. Me and Barry and Ricky Scott, we sitting there and we know if I get under 5 rebounds a game, my friends can win some money. No, man. It's just open up, man. I guess I just like the game too much. How many minutes you play? Coach, I'm hurt. Oh, coach, I'm hurt. How many shots? How many pitches you pitch? Like the guy was, Melvin Dews was talking about the MLB pitchers scandal. They've been doing it. I don't think those bets should be allowed. And gambling ain't gonna go nowhere as long as the bookies can throw billions into the advertising. It ain't going nowhere. NBA, Pandora's out the box, but they got to figure something out. Fob, they got to figure. Y'all talk back to me. Y'all don't, okay, well, I ain't gonna talk about this no more because y'all ain't saying nothing. I won't talk about it. I just won't talk about it. You know, but Rick Pitino did raise a massive point about prop bets and media hypocrisy. How widespread is the agreement among other NCAA coaches that prop bets specifically are the biggest threat to integrity? Yes. Is there any discussion amongst the leagues about following his suggestion to allow players to wager on pro sports to prevent them from seeking illegal action? So they're allowing them to vote. I mean, to go on pro sport. I just don't understand. I don't understand, Eric Harris. Will the integrity of the game ever get back to its purest essence? Will it? Fair competition to entertain and inspire fans. With the way sports gamblers are being advertised, it just don't seem likely. I mean, somebody just sent me that. I mean, I wasn't even planning on talking about that, but it makes so much sense, man. And shout out to my young fella, TSU play tonight. He said it's something to be considered. Making bets more accessible is definitely tempting these players. Oh my God, yes. But hold up, y'all. I got something for y'all. Look. Young fella. A big coach gonna be on a little bit late because this young fella signing today. Trading on 12 noon p.m. So 12 noon, their time is 11. Wait a minute. No, 12 is 1. Because in Atlanta, it's 1 p.m. Trading on, he gonna sign. With Columbia today, he's at overtime elite right now. He used to play at Waxahachie. You remember I used to say, what the hell is Waxahachie? And then trading on, put him on the map for me. And now I'm thinking about Waxahachie now, but he done went to overtime elite, but he's going to Columbia. He's signing today. Congratulations to him and his family. Job well done. Okay? All right. But you know what? I was thinking about something today. Sonya, stay here with me, Sonya. It's hard to believe. This was only 18 months ago. Y'all share the show because it's going to be 18 months ago. I want y'all to see that. This was the year before, at the playoff game. Nico didn't grab the can from, that's Nico right there. He didn't grab the can. Michael Finley grabbed the can from Luka. That's who's the GM now. He got promoted. Nico's right there with the hoodie on. Nico didn't grab the can from Michael Finley grabbed the can. Okay. Did y'all watch it? I'm showing it more than one time. They fired Nico, but then Michael Finley is the boss now. Him and another guy, Matt something. But watch this. Michael Finley grabbed the can. Nico didn't touch it. I'll keep playing it because I want y'all to get the fact. Sonya, you see Travis Lynch, you see what I'm talking about? I just noticed that. Joe Lewis, Travis Lynch. Did you see that? Y'all, this show, y'all. We got to go there today, man. It's Women Rock Wednesday. No, but I'm understanding. Michael Finley, when Nico got fired yesterday, Michael Finley has been promoted to interim GM. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this one more time. I want to say it for the people in the back. I wish King Sticks was on here. Y'all let me know when he get here. Listen to me. Listen to me very well. One man got fired yesterday, but there's no way that one man could have made a colossal decision like that without the coach, Jason Kidd, being on board, the owner, the dude who signed the check, being on board, everybody being on board. It couldn't have happened. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, say, Robert, I don't understand. And then we'll go for Ivan Pettigrew. There's no way. Sonya, there's no way. Travis, there's no way. There's no way. But you in the stands, right? Doing every time it's a free throw that your team is shooting. And your fans, you sorry ass Dallas Cowboy, Dallas Maverick fans, can get up in there and say, fire Ivan, fire Travis, fire Sonya, fire Eric, fire Brandon, fire Joe, fire Fob, fire Barry, fire Ricky, fire Robert. Fire Bartholomew. And the man just sitting there. Y'all know, yesterday, I knew my boy was going to get fired. I knew it. He knew it. I didn't even want to talk to him on the phone. Have you know, I'm so funny. I like to be a real friend. And sometimes I don't know what needs to be, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't pick up the phone to call him yesterday because I knew everybody else was. And you know how I am. I don't want to do what? Everything everybody else is doing. He said that was alarming. I wonder, did he convince them with some type of presentation? Why? No, Bob. Let me attack this right quick. Let me attack this, y'all. Watch this. That was alarming. I wonder, did he convince them with some type of presentation why trading Luka would be good? I just don't understand how he's getting the blame because no Jim. He ain't presented them with nothing. You've been watching this show long enough. I done told y'all on this show several thousand times. Luka was set to make. I finished reading what you said. I know exactly what you said. But you still haven't been listening to me. When I saw what you say, hold up, he gonna tell me, finish reading. Watch this. I finished reading. I'm a fast reader. Let me show you what you put up there. You said median fans. Hold on, no, that wasn't you. Hold on, let me put you up here. This is what you said. What's alarming. I wonder, did he convince with some type of presentation why trading Luka would be good? I just don't understand how he's getting the blame because no GM has that power. But what you don't understand is, if you understood a GM don't have that power, you wouldn't have said the first thing. I don't care what the hell you come to me with. The problem was, and let me help y'all out, so y'all will never leave this show saying, well, I didn't know that, Robert. They did not want to pay $300 million for Luka Doncic. He was up for the super duper max because he met all the thresholds. So they was gonna have to pay $300 some million for a dude that Michael Finley had to take a beer out of his hand. And they know how, wherever Luca is, I ain't gonna call him lazy. I don't know what's going on because ain't nobody told me about what's going on, Luca, but something happened. The owner got to write that check. Not Nico, not Fob, not nobody. Oh, I know what you was about to say, but I'm trying to help you. If you understood what I just said a second ago, ain't no presentation. He ain't need to give them no presentation. They said, I'm not finna give him. Y'all got to realize this is new ownership. This Patrick Marion Ellison, her son-in-law, Patrick Dumont, who married her daughter. So he ain't earned. He just married into this situation. I want to see her daughter. Somebody find me a picture of that daughter. I got to see that daughter. I got to see that daughter. I got to see that daughter. But Gary Carter, the reason Fob, that's why I'm glad you put it up there, Fob, because a lot of people might be missing. He didn't have to give them a presentation. See, if you listen to these talk shows, if you listen to lying-ass Shams is a clown. That's a clutch clown and a CAA clown. Shams, I didn't believe in Woj, and I don't believe in Shams. Now, yes, when he came on TV and said what he said yesterday, I don't believe in it. I don't believe him. Man, if you know anything about this, he tell me, yes, it was Nico's idea. Jason, listen. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to give y'all something I shouldn't give y'all ass. Never forget. I had a person person on their staff that I recommended that Nico hire on the coaching staff. You know what Nico told me? Okay, Rob, I got you. But I got to run it by Jason. Let me repeat that again. Let me repeat this again. My dude, the dude got hired. But he said, the GM, the boss, said, I got to run it by Jason. So you think they're getting rid of Luca? Jason Kidd didn't know? Patrick Dumont didn't know? I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to save the face for the fan base. I know what they're trying to do, but I got to give it to y'all like a TI is. So, to hire assistant coach, I got to go through Jason. But to get rid of a transformational player, I don't have to. I'm doing this on my own. See, all I'm trying to do is make y'all think so y'all don't listen to these talk shows and then come back here and say, well, he must have had some hell of a presentation. No, he didn't. He didn't have to, Eric. Eric, they didn't want to pay that man that money, man. Luka lost $100 million in that deal because the Lakers, the only thing they can give him is $200 million. The only reason they could give him $300 million because they reward the team that draft you can pay you more money. So that means you won't leave and go to nobody else. But they didn't want to pay him the money. They said, no, So listen, yo, And I ain't telling who y'all not to listen to. 'Cause y'all listen to me. I understand. But sometimes I want y'all to just take a look and say, they ain't giving no black dude that much power. The scapegoat, I put it like this. You remember y'all was everything that went to NFL and y'all blame everything on Roger Goodell, right? Roger Goodell, Roger Goodell, Roger Goodell. Everything's because the owners don't want that heat. So Roger Goodell get paid $2 million a year and a private jet to take that heat. Nico got paid a whole lot of money to take that heat. Y'all know when I text him, I didn't call him. You know when I text him, I'm finna read what he said to me last night. You know, I just, man, I'm just thinking about you. Just checking on you. He said, thanks, man. Watch this, y'all. I'm at peace. No, he wasn't the butler. Hell no, he wasn't the butler. No. He wasn't the butler. No. Oh, the buffer. Oh, you said the buffer. No, yes. He the buffer. Absolutely. I thought you said the butler. I couldn't see that. Buffer. Yes. Y'all hear this? Y'all, it is right there. Y'all can read it. He said, thanks, man. I'm at peace. Y'all, he had to hire to all, what King Sticks? Y'all please let me know when King Sticks get his country ass on here. He had to hire security for his daughters and his wife and him. Did y'all hear what I just said? Since y'all think it's a game, well, he got fired. He got his ass fired. Like what you call? Yeah, he got his ass fired. Yeah. Your boy, they about to fire your boy. Yeah, they fired him. But your boy ain't never even got there. How about that? At least my boy done got in that position before. Ain't but 30 of them positions in the whole world, and he got one of them. And guess what? Yes, he got fired from. Yes, and he got a hell of a parachute. Yes, he can't talk about. Yes, but see, ain't nobody gonna talk about this. Go to all your talk shows. Go all of them. Everybody ain't gonna talk about this because everybody ain't got the relationship like this. But everybody ain't gonna talk about this. Y'all got to think about this stuff sometime. The man had to hire security for his freaking girls. He loved his girls and his wife to death. Because of these crazy ass fans. Man, this one black, I wish I had kept this video and I didn't put it because I was so pissed off at this young black dude. Got a green, if y'all ever find got a green hoodie on, green and look like he green and that orange, like FAMU stuff. And he sit up there talking like Nico, like he a dog. Because he loved the Dallas Mavericks. Who that owner gave a whole lot of money to Trump. He said, how everyone doesn't know your relationship. No, it ain't about my relationship with Nico. This ain't got, if this wasn't, this could have been anybody. I just got to tell the truth. This ain't got nothing to do with Nico. I know his position. I don't want nobody to have to. How would you like you going home and you got to watch, make sure your daughter got to school, somebody your daughters get home safely from school. And your wife, come on, man. This ain't got nothing to do with Nico. It's any brother that was in that position right there. Fans standing up doing timeouts and talking about fire Nico. Fire Nico. And he's in the stands. Y'all, this is a valuable lesson. He said, every day I'm learning to think first before I put my mouth on somebody. Absolutely, Eric. Eric, did anybody ever thought what was going on with his family? And people taunting you in public? You at a restaurant, dude pass by talking crazy to you, hoping you whoop his ass, then you can sue you? No, his family couldn't go to games. Then you got this Shams, this little clown. What Dallas was trying to do is change the public perception. I got rid of the problem. We got to protect the shield. Sonya says she loved what you said, Eric. I didn't mean to do that. Yo, the fans have had it with the franchise. Y'all, look here. I don't know if I would have traded Luka. I don't agree with Nico on everything, but I'm supporting him on everything. I don't know. Me and that lazy, I'd have been with that lazy ass dude everywhere he went. But that's me. The fans had it with the franchise. So this is what happens. But what I don't like about Shams, he can push all that public relation narrative for Dumont all he want to, because he want to still have access. But I remember, y'all, listen to me. See, I remember what the Mavericks owner said. See, y'all, I keep receipts. He coming out saying that he thought Luka was a lazy slob and who took days off, and hence he supported the trade. See, y'all forget about that. I go back and get the receipts. He can feign ignorance and pay Shams to reach out to y'all or not. I did not forget. Here it is. If you look at the greats in our league, the people you and I grew up with, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, they work really hard every day with a singular focus to win, Dumont said. And if you don't have that, it doesn't work. And if you don't have that, you should be a part of the Dallas Mavericks. This what Dumont said. Then he said, O'Neal himself said that after the trade that during his NBA career, that he did not work out during the summer and played himself into shape during the season. So he knew. He said Shaquille even admit that was wrong. He said, but that's the kind of player we want. He said, DeMont said, I'm unwavering on this. The entire organization know this. This is how I operate outside of basketball. This is the only way that we can be competitive and win. If you want to take a vacation, don't do it with us. How about that? Y'all hold on. Let me turn this down. Because I done got hot. See, y'all, a lot of people would come on here and have their opinions. I just went and found out the receipts. I went and found the receipts that Dumont. See, y'all forgot about that, didn't you? Y'all should just share this show. Because y'all need to be sending somebody this. Did y'all forget about that? Did y'all forget about that? I didn't, because I talked about it on this show before. But now, hold up, watch the PR move. Watch what Patrick did. Did y'all know what he did? They put a little I don't care what they said. This is a plant to me. This is a plant to me. They had a little, hold up. They had a little white kid sitting on the bench, sitting on the front row next to Patrick Dumont, right? With a Lakers jersey on, with Luca's jersey on, right? right. The little boy had start cursing and start talking negative about the Dallas Mavericks. And his daddy said he wanted to apologize. He said, "No, you got to go apologize. I don't care. You can't be no fan. You got to go." This is what they say. So the little boy came supposed to apologize to Patrick Dumont, and Patrick Dumont put him on the front row with him. The boy just, talking about he ain't gonna never mess with this team no more. He gonna cheer against this team and all that. So Patrick Dumont had the boy sitting right there next to him at the game. And 12 hours later, 12 hours later, Nico was fired. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not about to keep getting fooled like this. And then, I'm not done. I don't like this either. I don't like this. Let me make it big. Somebody tweeted, Cooper Flag should not have to listen to 5 Nico chants when a teammate of his is at the free throw line with the game on the line. Nico Harrison would be a big distraction and a stain on his franchise until he is fired. Get rid of him as soon as possible so we can all move forward. And we all look up at the top and see who reposted it. Did I make it big enough for y'all to see? Did I make it big enough for y'all? Let me see, right there. The name right there. Everybody saw that? Everybody saw that? Everybody see that name? Did I make that name bigger? Did I make that name big enough, Sonya? Sonya, I don't play no games. And then she brought her ass back and tried to come back. Because somebody explained, she talking about that retreat wasn't about fine Negro. It was about the fact that the fans were chanting during our free throws. Our guys had nothing to do with what went down. It's done now, so we all can move on. Hopefully better days ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want the Dallas Mavericks to win another freaking game ever. Just like the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, that's Cooper Flag's mama. Brandon Wheatfall. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me keep going. All I be trying to do, man, is give you information. Not disinformation, not misinformation, not malinformation. I'm not going to give you nothing to help you. I'm giving y'all this to go look this up. I'm giving you breadcrumbs to go look this up yourself. I want you to come back and say, well, Rob, what about this? And Rob, what about this? Guess what? Then I'm going to get better. But I got a question. For you basketball guy. Give some, I need some basketball people on here, somebody. Sonya, I asked Sonya. Sonya know a lot about basketball. Sonya, can you expect Quantus White to have the same success as Coach Sampson? Quantus White, assistant coach, Shanquetta, Quantus White, it's to my 2 ladies. Shanquetta, Sonya, Quantus White, former University of Houston assistant coach, associate head coach. He got a job at the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana University. Got Got his team playing good too. Got his team. Team gave Tulane all they wanted last night. But can you expect him to have the same success as Quantas White? I mean, as Kevin Sampson, Quantas White. Hatter, I'm going to share this with my son. You say you've been talking about that. Okay, good. May have success, but not the same. Thank you. What you think? See, and the reason I did this, Sonya, because somebody, I saw a tweet and somebody sent it to me. They said, Kevin Sampson's first Houston team averaged 64 points a game. And a decade since, they've never been below 72 points per game. But I advise people up there, give them raging Cajun basketball offense some time. That's all I'm saying. By the time that Southland basketball whatever conference they play in, I think they've been to figure it out. I like this team. I watched the team from cover to cover. I'm gonna go watch them again. I'm gonna go watch them again. And can you explain the definition of success when it comes to that question? I'm just saying. It's a success. All you got to do, go look at Coach Sampson. Let me help you. Go look at Coach Sampson's success and record at U of H. Okay? Do you think he can have the same effect and the same success? Could he go do for this? Because y'all got to remember, U of H wasn't U of H before he got there. U of H wasn't nobody trying to go to U of H when Coach Sampson got there. Coach Sampson had to go out there and beg y'all to come to the games. Wasn't nobody in the game but me and Doug. So I want you to just understand, if you need some more context, success, in other words, taking a team that was a lowly run team and bringing them up into what's the similar a successful team in that particular conference. That's all I'm saying. Now he got the best basketball. Why has he got the best basketball job in Louisiana? Why you say that? How is that the best basketball job? I ain't never heard that one. Help me out. Help me out. How is it the best basketball job in Louisiana? I don't understand that one, y'all. See, now I'm finna hold up, y'all. Now I'm finna get asked. I like this. Y'all, this is what I love about y'all. He said, okay. He said, winning, all of it. Say everything that Coach Sampson doing. The same success as Coach Sampson. What you mean by he has the best basketball job in Louisiana? I don't understand that one. You got to explain that one to me. Because somebody else, I'm not going to go repeat that to nobody because I don't know what you mean. In what context? He has the best basketball job in the state of Louisiana. Why? Tell me why. I know you're writing. Anybody else agree with that? Anybody else can help him with that? Because I just want to know. I'm serious. I'm serious. Because he's not pressured to win right now. He's in an area where kids love to go. He has ties to New Orleans and surrounding areas. Now you're talking about what he has. You said the best basketball job. How would that create to the best? The job, because you don't have pressure to win? So you're talking about him personally. So you're saying him as a coach, he's in a better position than the rest of the coaches in Louisiana? That's what you're saying? Because the best basketball job to me would be LSU. Because they got the bigger budget than the bigger budget. That's the best job. I didn't get that one. You got to educate me because that wasn't good enough. Because he's not pressured to win right away. That mean the job is good? Shit, I want pressure on me. He's in an area where kids love to go. I ain't heard too many people talking about they want to go. I haven't. Maybe you have, Coach. You've been around. Uh, he has ties to. Uh, you said LSU? No, you got to be out your damn mind. If college basketball, your ass gonna have some pressure to win at some point. Hold up, the coach just left there, got fired or quit, whatever. I don't understand what you mean by pressure to win right away. Everybody should have pressure to win. All of them old people ain't coming to their stands to say, well, look, I don't care if you win or lose. I'm just no. Everybody got pressure from the fans. You got pressure to win right away. I don't understand that. Travis, I me too, Travis. I don't know what he talking about. Five, I guess you've been drinking with King Sticks today, cause y'all can't give me enough. That ain't enough. This ain't enough information for me. Is that enough for y'all? Don't y'all want some more for this? Because he's not pressured to win right away. That's a good job because he's not pressured. He's in an area where kids love to go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Let me see. Well. Let's see. So Lafayette, Louisiana is a destination spot for who? If you get paid that bag, you got to win right away like yesterday. I don't understand what you're talking about, Bob. Maybe you just, because I know you're probably doing something else. Maybe you know I got the, come on, I'm just trying to find out. I ain't mad at nobody. You just, see, you know what, y'all, I have conversations with people sometimes, and people just do not like that. They just want you to understand just whatever they say, Sonya, it is what it is. They don't want you to, and I like for people to ask me questions. That man said ULL is in a prime area that they love the Raging Cajuns win or lose. Well, why isn't the other coach not there? Who was the previous coach? Why he's not still there? Hold on, let me find out. Let me see. Okay, who was? See y'all. See, I just ask questions. Y'all see this? It's just natural to me. Who was the former coach at ULL? Why did he get fired? He couldn't win. So, but you just said the fans love them win or lose. And at LSU, he has to do it at a higher ups and downs. Alumni wants, he just not happy. Bob, you're not good, man, at explaining, man. I'm glad your ass, but you sure can make good HBCU gear. But you can't explain this shit. You need an explainer around you like me. Yes, every coach in sports are pressured to win, no matter what somebody said. I don't understand that. My brother hooped there, and that ain't no destination school. But I just said the coach couldn't win. I don't understand, man. See, y'all, how some people would just accept what he just said and wouldn't have said, "No, okay, you're right," and then go out, man. Hey. No, Bob, come on, man. That Grambling jacket, oh my God, somebody had on you. You posted the other day. Grambling got some good colors. They shouldn't have been out there fighting, doing that fighting the other day, but they got some. That Grambling jacket, the Grambling jacket hit hard, doc. Whew, the Grambling jacket. He, yeah. I mean, I don't understand that one. I guess you just tried to mess with us today. Okay. Well, let me get back. Let me get back to what I was saying. I was just really giving a shout out to Kwame's White and his crew. He said, Williams Sports Firm. Oh, Williams Sports. Coach, that ain't no destination spot, big dog. A starting point, okay, but a destination spot. That, hey, who, Mr. Williams sports fan? Who are you? Because I don't know who you. I like to know who I'm talking to, man. Because this how we do it. This how we do it on this show. I've never seen that name pop up. Williams Sports Firm. Tell me what you do. Tell me a little bit about your sports firm. Tell me what you do, and tell me who you are. Yeah, I like that. You never said it was a. You did say it's a destination. You said kids want to go. Bob, come on now. Hold up, Bob. Bob. Hold up, Bob. Bob said, hold on. It's an area where kids love to go. That means it's a destination spot. We didn't use the same words, but that's destination spot is where what people love to want to go. You can play semantics with it and semantics with it, but that's what happened. That's what you said. Watch this. Hold up. Here it is. Because hold up. Let me get it. Let me get it good and big so y'all can see it. Hold on. Let me put it up there big. It's an area where kids love to go. So me, cause sometimes I just think a little sometimes that if you like to go somewhere, it's a destination spot. Cancun is what? A destination spot. Why? Because people like to go there, right? Okay, let me keep going. Let's see. Let me go back. And then let me keep going. But I want to know who Mr. Williams Sports Firm. Man, I want to know who you are, man. Talk to me. He said, I never said it was a destination. I said it was the best basketball job. But you said them kids love to go there. So that's what destination means. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to Lafayette if I can go to if I can go to LSU. You got to be at your mind. No. Five. I know yeah. Come on, five. That's kids love to go there. Okay. But the other coach got his head tore off because kids wanted to go there. And it wasn't no pressure. You shouldn't fire the coach. If it wasn't no pressure to win, why would you ever fire the coach? Man, let me go to the next. One, man. Oh, where else I gotta go? Hold up, y'all. Y'all know what I saw? I was just watching. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. Coach, I was just thinking about the NFL. Y'all gotta understand. Yeah, you know what? This show is not NFL centric. A lot of people don't talk about it. So a lot of people don't talk about it. If y'all talk about it, I'll talk about it. But I want to talk about something y'all want to talk about. And y'all don't seem to ever talk about the NFL that much. But I thought about the NFL quarterbacks, right? I'm just watching something. I watched Travis Hunter. It's out for the year. He said, I run sports events in the Dallas area. Trey Williams, I've been on here before, boss man. I just tuned. Man, you my man. You my man, Trey. You my man, babe. I got you now. I got you. I just wanted to know who I'm talking to. Shout out to the Williams Sports Firm, man. So whenever the Williams Sports Firm is doing an event in the Dallas area, I want everybody in Dallas to get your boy. Paul Miranda, I don't know where you at. I need you to tell me. I need you to pub up the Williams Sports Firm up there. He support the Chop Shop. I'm supporting him. How about that? Anytime you want to talk about your events, email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. Chopshophtx@gmail.com. Trey, we got you here on Chop Shop, baby. This is how we do it. Lafayette certainly has better food than Baton Rouge. So you've been to every food place in Baton Rouge and every food place in Lafayette. Trey, you see what I had to deal with, Trey? Trey, you see what I had to deal with, Trey? Trey, I'm gonna have to bring you on one day too, man. Let's talk about you. But Trey, I was watching some football the other day. I know you got them Dallas Cowboys up there. But Trey, Jackson Dart, first round quarterback, right? Head coach get fired. Y'all help me right there. Cam Ward, first round quarterback, head coach got fired. Caleb Williams, first round quarterback, head coach got fired. Drake May, first round quarterback, head coach, as a rookie, head coach got fired. Bryce Young, first round quarterback, the head coach got fired. Y'all watching? Trevor Lawrence, first round quarterback, the head coach got fired. What did that tell you? What did that tell you? Somebody talk to me, because I know what it tell me. What does that tell you? Travis, what? Okay, now you're talking. Now you're talking, boy. Boy, now you're talking. Now you're talking about kind of talk, but keep going. Travis, Travis, all of them, the head coach got fired. They got a quarterback development problem. That man read the same article that you got me. Fresh starts are very important. When you buy a new shirt, do you just get the new shirt? Or do you get the shirt or the whole outfit? Oh, I like that, Brad. Fresh starts are very important. Got to have some people to develop your quarterback. That's really what I want. I was thinking about Brian Daboll. He kicked the field goal at the half-yard line in one game. Brian Callahan called a timeout and took a delay of game, then tried a field goal before. Matt Eberflus, he had that mistake in Thanksgiving. Just look up Matt Eberflus in Thanksgiving. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Jared Mayo, he had no idea whether his running back was starting and playing cards on the team flight back instead of watching film. So he don't know. Frank Wright, atrocious clock management every week. Then you got Urban Meyer literally assaulted one of his players and skipped the team flight to grind on a woman in her 20s. So the NFL got a coaching problem. But then I saw something powerful, Brandon. I saw something powerful. I didn't know nothing about this. I'm last night years old when I'm finding stuff like this because I like to hear other people's perspective. But they was talking. Matthew Stafford wrote a powerful piece about racism, police brutality, and privilege in the Players Tribune. Go get it. I haven't read it all yet. I'm just gonna give you some bits and pieces. I can't wait to show because I got to read this again. But he revealed, and I ain't never seen nobody do this before. Matt revealed that he grew up privileged in one of the most wealthiest neighborhoods in the United States. Stafford took it upon himself to educate and grow as a person, saying police brutality, white privilege, racism, ladies and gentlemen, it's all real. This coming from Matt Stafford, right? Watch this. He said, I grew up in Highland Park, Texas, which is probably the most privileged place in the country. You ever been down that beltway, get off on Highland Park and turn left or right? You know what I'm talking about. But watch this. Who is this at? Watch this. Matt said he was not exposed, y'all got to hear this, to a lot of diversity. I was not educated on these issues. And I probably said a bunch of stupid things that when I was younger that I regret. But a big part of life is about looking inside yourself and trying to evolve as a person. He said, we can't just stick to football, not as a team, not as an organization, and then not do it as a country. He said, deep down inside, no matter what political party we support or what we do for a living, we know this stuff is what's real. Police brutality, white privilege, racism, it's all real. It's coming from a rich white boy. He said, these are not political problems. These are human being problems. It should not be seen as a political statement to discuss this stuff, honestly. Forget the politics of it. Go check it out, man. It's in the Players Tribune. Boy, I'm trying to see where y'all. I got several places to go. Trying to see where I want to go. Y'all. I be up and down this thing like. Hold up. I didn't put that in there. I didn't put that in. I don't know why I didn't put it in there. But I do. Like every time about 1 o'clock, I try to talk some about grassroots basketball. But the guy was sending me. He said, Robin, am I old? they was talking about, am I old school? And many don't believe in old school way. But Brandon, the proof is in the pudding. The effort y'all put into kids and teams on social media and indirectly bragging. Can you put that energy into getting them to talk on defense and to make the extra pass and to have an elite skill set? Can we? Boy, I know it's gonna be quiet. Ain't nobody. Where is it's the players? It's called the Players Tribune. The Players Tribune. Tribune. The Players Tribune. Matthew Stafford. That's all. That's where the players go. That's like the players where they go and able to talk without. And Matt wrote this himself. Okay, my sound is going in and out. Are you sure? Or is it your device? Is anybody else? Is my sound going in and out? Let me know. Ain't nothing I can do about it though. But just let me know. Because I like for my sound to be right. Is anybody else, is my sound going in and out? Players Tribune. Is anybody else? Let me find it so I can hear it myself. Okay. Let me see how it sounds. But just let me know. Because I like for my sound to be Players Tribune and to have an elite skill set. I'm just listening to it. Can we? Boy, I know it's gonna be quiet. Ain't nobody. Where is it's the players? It's called the Players Tribune. The Players Tribune. Tribune. The Players Tribune. Matthew Stafford. That's where the players go. Mine didn't. I don't know. Y'all got to live with it. Just tell me to repeat something, then if you need something repeated. Uh, let me move the mic back because all the vitals are looking good. Everything testing, 1, 2, 3. Um, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Y'all know what? It's Women Rock Wednesday, and I saw something. Is it still going in and out? Because it's important. But I saw something, and it just hit me. Monica and Brandy's on tour. They's on a national tour doing some, and supposed to be, it was in LA the other night, and everybody was trying to get in there. But she said something that it just resonated to me, Brandon Weefall. She said something. She said, "Don't fumble people of value. Don't fumble people of value. You cannot replace them. There are some people that you will lose that you will never find anything like them similar ever in life. Again, don't fumble valuable people, people of value. Don't be so caught up in the now that you don't think about the later. Make sure when you out here hustling, chasing your dreams, you're not chasing people off. Don't let that desperation cause you to make desperate moves and burning bridges. I don't know who need to hear that, but some young person need to hear that. Don't fumble people of value. Don't do none of those slick and ignorant stuff. People of value. And why I'm there, why I got a lesson, I got another lesson. I was listening to this young lady who happened to be Jay-Z's, she was, at some point, she was Jay-Z's stylist. And she was just talking about him, and just talking about he gave her a shot. First thing he said he wanted this Michael Jordan's jersey. Wanted Michael Jordan's jersey that ain't nobody got, and the young girl went and got it for him, right? So that was his girl. But one day he admonished her for being late to an event. If y'all know anything about me, I can't stand people to be late. I can't stand people to be late. I can't stand to be late. I just don't. I just don't. Anybody ever been to a meeting with me? Anybody has been, I can't stand it. I don't know why. I told you, I missed one airplane, messing with this dude, athlete. He got there late. And I got to that flight. I said, man, I ain't never going on. I ain't never went to the airport with him again, ever, ever. And you go. But I ain't going with you. We ain't going in the same car. But I was thinking about something. Jay admonished her for being late. She said after that she never was late again. She said she didn't get to the shoot before him. And he said, you can go home. I'm good. Then he said, don't ever show up after me. I came here on time. That's the least you can do. The young lady said, that's the lesson of tardiness and punctuality that she learned. Now she's a stickler for it now. It's just unbelievable. And I thought that was, I had to share that with y'all because You know, it just sometimes, man, we just the little things. Just being on time, dude. I'm Jay-Z. I'm here on time, and you ain't here. Let me tell y'all something. Well, somebody, please let me know when a player that's in this 2026 draft has a bad game. These young dudes ain't missing. Can I talk to y'all? She said, say that again. Old and need to hear that. No, they got to replay it. They got to replay it. They got to go splice that what I just said out. I know. Say it again. What you doing out there, man? Will somebody please let me know? Bob, Darryl Barnes, Eric, let me know when a player in this 2026, let's have a bad game. I'm talking about the guys who plan on getting drafted this year. Because it's too much good basketball being played right now. Can y'all imagine that I'm saying that? What's my favorite thing? I can't stand what? Bad basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing some good basketball right now. Mikael Brown, you remember that little dude I talked to y'all about a long time ago? I came here, I went to there, and then into Vegas, and I went there, and I know y'all don't like for me to tell the story, but I went to Vegas, and I saw this little dude, and I said, who is that? And the man didn't go out on the floor about 4 or 5 times. He went out on the floor, and I'll never forget it. Y'all got to hear me. I wasn't planning on seeing nothing like this. I didn't even know who was in there. Dudes just said, let's go. I didn't know that the Battle of the Border. They said, go watch some basketball. I said, okay. And I glued on to this one little boy. And I said, oh my goodness. Who is that? Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, your kids gonna play in Jimmy's event. If he all of that, somebody, not me, but somebody should be walking out of there saying, who is that? Eric, Mikael Brown, Louisville. I was just in the gym. He was in high school. And I just saw him go up the court, 2, 3, 5. He didn't even score the ball. But he made every play that needed to be played on the defensive end, on the offensive end, those 4 possessions. Who is this? Who is that? Because he played against Mikael Brown, Louisville. He played against Kentucky last night in a rivalry game. This is the first time now he ever played in a rivalry game like that. He went to one of them schools. They didn't have no rivalries. First time playing in an environment like that. Ladies and gentlemen, that boy I saw was a high school player last night on prime time TV. He had 29 points, 5 assists. And ladies and gentlemen, he's a knockdown shooter, 3-point shooter. But he wasn't even fouling last night. He had a heat check. You know, he had a heat check 3, couple of threes, but listen, that little boy I was talking about in the gym that I saw, he was by far the best player on the floor last night. Wasn't even a question. True freshman. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? This is not normal. This is, in the words of Young Frankenstein, this abnormal. Abnormal. He was the most poised player on the floor, and he is a true freshman. Y'all, this 2026 draft class of true freshmen, they are stepping on college campus poised. No moment is too big, and they're ready to make an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, he caught a cramp last night. He was tearing these dudes' ass up so much. And if he would have stayed at the game due to those cramps and didn't get back in the game, I don't know what they gave him, the pickle juice or whatever, they would have lost their game. Louisville would have lost their game because Kentucky kept fighting back. Let me tell y'all something. You're an NBA team, and you get a lottery pick. You get a pick in the lottery. Would you be mad if you got Caleb Wilson or Michael Brown? You know, we talk about the big three. I've been talking about them all. What's it? Boozer, DeManster, and Peterson. I've been talking about them, right? But if I was an NBA team, y'all gonna get them three out the way. I'll wait on one of these two. This is stirring up to be a loaded draft class. Ladies and gentlemen, these true freshmen are simply playing magnificent basketball early in the season. And I got a question. Who does Michael Brown game remind you of? This Louisville's true freshman dropped 29 and beat number 9 Kentucky last night. Brandon Weefall, who do he remind you of? I ain't seen it either, Eric. I ain't seen it like this. Who did this dude remind you of, y'all? Y'all know I got a chance to see Florida. That big white kid, Thomas Howell. I kind of like him. How? I like him. He showed a little bit of, if it's first, you say you remind you of Jay Williams? Okay. All right. I'm going to tell you who else? What you said about Duke? What about Duke? Oh, Jay, okay. Lottery full of good players. Yes. But keep going. This big old white kid from Florida can play, man. People have been telling me about him. He had 13, 3 assists and 2 blocks last night. Late lottery grade. On initial board, he was a late lottery grade. Yo, y'all have to help me with some of this. Then I saw this dude named Dale Jones. Y'all know about this dude named Dale Jones for Radford? He might be the best mid-major guard in the country. Looked very comfortable. Dropping 22 on North Carolina last night. Definitely a guard to keep your eye on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a little bit of him. I think I got a little bit of him. That's Caleb. That's Caleb Wilson, the kid from North Carolina. That's Caleb.
Promotion, my man, playing the front of that defense. Bessar trying to get in front. Jones fall away. Knocked it. Spent last year in Morgantown at West Virginia, where he made 23 starts. And first time tonight. Getting a look at Keel. There's Jones on the drive and one on the foul. Seem to be heading in the right direction.
Radford. Watch out for Radford, because they're going to mess around and get that NCAA tournament, and that dude going to go wild on somebody, and y'all going to say, Hatters told me about that dude a long time ago. Got something else for you. Okay, got something else for you. Y'all follow me with this one. Y'all follow me. Follow the old man with this one. I need your help on this one. Joe Louis, you saw him? Joe Louis. Have NCAA coaches started to realize that they much rather work with much rather work with the guys that are not NIL based? I'm gonna repeat that because I know y'all gonna miss out. Y'all need to share the show. This is gonna be powerful. It's gonna be good. Have NCAA coaches started to realize that they much rather work with guys that are not NIL based? How much do you need? 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 How much? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about like international players. I'm hearing that there are much more coaches are much more willing to work with these guys because of the stuff that NIL brings. Brandon Weefall, listen to this now. You got a son in college. Everybody got a son in college. Everybody need to be calling somebody right now. The NIL brings temporary situations. You serve me for a year, and then once you don't serve me anymore, I can take and make more money at another college, and I'm gone. That's how these players think. I'm going to go and take it. The international players are not able to collect NIL within this country. They got a way of funneling it back to their country, but they can't do it because of that visa, it's your work visa. What's that visa they call? I had it. Where's my? You know, I like to have my stuff. How about Matt Staff? Okay, there it is. Oh, that ain't it. That's not it. Hit the wrong one. Here you go. See, where is that? See, foreign players on an F1 visa cannot receive NIL compensation, but face significant legal restrictions as their ability to earn money in the USA is limited by immigration laws. They are generally restricted to passive income like royalties from a business based in their home country, while active income from work done in the USA is typically prohibited. Although some federal guidance is pending, as a lawsuit may create future changes, but international athletes must navigate a complex legal landscape to avoid jeopardizing their visa status. I ain't got to deal with these crazy ass dudes and these crazy ass, ignorant ass parents. I'm gonna go get me 5 of them like Illinois did. One of them really ain't, but his daddy ain't getting him no problem. See that? That's why I read the rules. He said Lassiter Pyle, that played for LSU and now Arizona State, has filed a lawsuit trying to get that changed. Okay. You over here on a student visa, homeboy. You ain't come over here on a work visa because they wouldn't have gave it to you. But let me keep going. Man, how did that dude you mentioned from Virginia, Texas off the chain too? Hold up. It gets better. It's get better. NIL, temporary situation, high unrealistic expectation with no guarantee. Look at old Joe Louis. Joe Louis done woke up on y'all over here. It's women, right? Where my women at? They ain't saying nothing. Shanquetta and them ain't saying nothing today. What y'all done did to my girl? Illinois spanked Texas Tech ass last night, didn't it? Hey, Texas Tech was hiding catfish grease. Texas Tech some sore losing ass people. I watched that team. I can't stand that team. But let me keep going. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Hold up. Let me see. Where was that? The international, they're not able to collect within this country. That don't mean they're not getting money. They get their money when they get back home. But however, the school that get it, the school that get these kind of kids, some of these kids, it's like lessly important about the NIL when they go to these schools, right? They are more willing to be committed for the full season. Some of these dudes don't even, I don't know what they do. Not only that, these players don't bring no baggage with them. Now, that ain't passionate. They sore losers. They sore losers. I don't like nothing about Texas Tech at all. I don't like Adidas. They wear Adidas. Whatever I just don't like them. But let me keep going. These kids don't bring no baggage to your program. See, imagine the fathers of all of these players from the Balkans. Hold on. Let me put them kids on the screen. Let me put them on the screen. Let me put them on. The all Balkan team. Look at them. No problem. Ain't nobody getting in trouble. Ain't nobody grabbing on no gal. They ain't doing nothing. But can you imagine the fathers of all 5 of these Boston players, with the exception of Page's son, Stojakovic's son, who is probably U.S. based? All of these kids' daddies are 10-hour plane rides away from watching their kid play in person. So their daddies ain't on the campus bothering people. These USA players, these parents, because the kids got a little money now, they come into the campus, adding pressure, want to talk to the coaches, want to control the situation at some capacity. That's what's happening. Because, y'all, they were all high school All-Americans. The number of kids coming from overseas programs for college basketball, y'all, is going to continue to rise. Don't talk about how long they are now. Watch this. This man said, do you see the new NIL rule? the UIL rule? Did you see? UIL has banned foreign exchange students from participating in Texas basketball, and the new rule taking effect. Okay, I didn't know that was a big problem. I didn't know that was a big problem, Joe Lewis. There's I don't even know why they had to do that. How big of a problem? How many foreign kids are going to high school? I don't understand that. Yeah, Sonya said parents flying in for every game. Yeah. But it should be like that, parent. It should be like that, Sonya, to me. But let me keep going, Sonya. Sonya. Because of the drop off in talent, it's not like it used to be. It used to be, y'all, these overseas kids can hoop. Okay? Having money, watch this, Sonya. Having money is not new to them players. Neo, the dude I was talking to you, novelist, the dude I was talking, I talked about the other day, who was killing everybody, the one for play for Virginia Tech. I think somebody said, rob that guy from Virginia Tech. I saw somebody put that up there. Let me tell you something. He been a pro since he been 15. Sonya, did you know that? In fact, he's the youngest player to ever score a point in EuroLeague. That dude, Neo, Navalis. That means money is not new to Neo. All them kids on Texas Tech team are pros too, sir. They getting paid to play. They getting paid more than most people. So when you put that up there, that's not the guys at Texas Tech who got their ass whooped. They pros too. They get paid to play. Let me repeat that. The guys that get paid at Texas Tech, these guys here ain't getting paid NIL over here. 5 of them guys ain't getting NIL. Okay, you saying been pros. Texas Tech got guys been pro. They been getting paid under the table. So no, I don't even want to go with that. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no excuses. When you can bring your parents in, when you can bring your parents in. But no, watch this. These foreign guys, money is not new to Neo. They're Barnes. They over there working full time. All the time we spend in school, going to math class and all that, they don't go down that path. They have been getting paid, y'all. Them dudes been getting paid to play. The money is not new to them. See, it's new to a lot of them guys. Some of them were big time players, and some of them been making money all the time. That's coming over here, and a lot of our players due to NIL are just touching money for the first time. What Biggie said: more money, more problems. That also come along with a lot of responsibility that some of these kids are not used to handling. Neo, the Virginia Tech kid, actually declared for the NBA draft last year. Did anybody know that? That dude Virginia Tech, who I showed y'all, maybe I need to refresh y'all memory. Well, where Neo at? Where Neo? Hold on. Let me.
Try to run offense, but they were aware that.
I don't think y'all know. Ain't nothing phasing him. Playing these little boys.
Spots on the floor.
It's like a hockey line change.
Dancing on these little boys.
What an incredible college basketball game. Dallas.
Nico, this guy declared for the draft last year, but he quickly pulled out of the draft to pursue college basketball. Last season, most college freshmen were playing high school basketball, right? Waking up in the morning, going to math class and all that. Last season, this dude here, Neo, he was giving Sasha Vasekov buckets and playing against Pananotis over in Greece. So it's no wonder he plays with such pace and such timing. The game is slowed down for him already.
It's his touch on the game that you notice right.
He's a veteran college player.
Dallas hit that from Greece.
Basketball, that's what Sellers is going to
The moment in college games are not too big for him.
On the
Wait till the tournament time comes.
Hansberry to Dallas.
It's easy to overlook some of his qualities, y'all. I'm just giving you this because it's so easy to overlook some of his qualities because he doesn't pop off the screen with crazy athleticism. See, in NFL, in NBA, they measure your vertical, they measure how fast you are, how long your arms are.
Here comes Virginia Tech.
Those are things that are not necessarily basketball related.
Try to run offense.
I'm just showing you.
We're aware that
But these same European players, man.
off the bench that can play a lot of
Get out
different
of
spots on the floor.
It's like a hockey line change.
These same European players, prospects, they playing against men overseas. They turn into men overseas. Y'all not hearing me. That dude I just showed y'all, at the age of 15, he etched his name in the record books for scoring in the EuroLeague, the youngest player ever. Yeah, but last year, they didn't really respect him. He just came in the draft like y'all don't know about him. He just like everybody don't know about him. But this year, He said, let me go prove myself so they can put him on put the ball in his hand. I want the ball in my hand like Luka. He might have been overlooked in the draft last year if he went last year. Yo, this how this stuff works. I'm just taking y'all behind the scene. You got to give him the ball. He's not a traditional wing player. Just get out on the wing and play. No, give me this rock and let me do something with it. And somebody got to realize that and can't play around with it. You follow me? Y'all got that? Did we learn something today? That boy that bad, man. And on NBA note, I saw something. NBA All-Star Game will debut a new U.S. versus the world format Sunday, February 15th, 5 p.m. on Peacock and NBC. U.S. going to have 2 teams and 1 international team. I mean, 2 U.S. teams and 1 international team will compete in a round-robin tournament for 4 12-minute games. The National Basketball Association and the National Basketball Players Association Monday announced the new format. Let me give you some of the rules. I'll put them on the screen so y'all can have them. So Rob, if you still an agent, would you be going after these guys? Hell yeah. But what happened is they're gonna already have an overseas agent. I would just have to be their agent over here. So I have to share the commissions with him. Just like if I bring you and take you over there, they have to share the commissions with me. That's how it works. But that's what's going to have 3 teams, 4 games, round robin. Each team plays the other 2. The championship game, top 2 from the round robin meet in game 4. And All-Star is going to be 24 players, 12 from each conference, selected regard of position. That's what's going to happen to the NBA All-Star game. Maybe they'll play. Maybe they play. But I saw some last night, and it just made me think about it. Melo and them said something. Hold on, let me just play it. Let me play it. I like that. What's their name? Melo. Watch this. This is what I like about basketball.
You guys, one thing I've learned, and we've just been a team. It's been, real short-lived. What is this, our 3rd week together? But y'all really love basketball. Y'all love basketball. And you know what? Just watching the Joker again, can we just say out loud, we never get tired of greatness? There's something that's so consistent about it and beautiful, but I love that we speak to it every single week.
We don't get tired of greatness. We don't get tired of great basketball.
Yeah.
And we all had an opportunity to be in those positions where we had to lead our team and the organization and do what we had to do on a night-to-night basis. But when you're watching it, it's different. When you're watching greatness and you're watching great basketball, amazing.
And the beautiful thing about it is that we get to watch it and then talk about it and try to put the battery in it back for people to enjoy it and come back next week to watch us again.
That's right, because the battery don't ever run out. You guys,
I just found out. I meant to tell y'all this too. It made me think about it. Right before the Shank show came on, y'all don't hold this one against me. I got to, I'm going to head over to TSU. Matter of fact, I'm going to go in and study a little bit. TSU, the games tonight, I have to, I'm going to call the games tonight. I'm going to call the games tonight, but it's going to be on the YouTube, on the TSU Athletic broadcast. It's going to be on YouTube tonight. But I want y'all to come out tonight, okay, TSU, and the girls' game and the men's game. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not prepared at all. I wasn't prepared. I just found out a few minutes ago. I can just come because I think I got another guy who's going to do the play-by-play, and it'll give me and him a chance to get used to, his cadence, because he's going to be different from who we had last year. So I'm going to go out there tonight, but it's going to be on YouTube tonight. Check it out if you're on YouTube. But come out and hang out with us tonight. The girls' game started at 5, TSU. But I'm telling y'all, right before the show, I found out how to, come on. And I started to say no, but I said, no, I can't. So I'll be over there today, unprepared. but I'll be prepared to talk about basketball. Believe you me, I'm gonna talk about basketball, but I got to get to know some of these new names of the other people that's coming up. Yeah, it's easier said than done. He said, "I got it. I know. I got it. I'm gonna make it work." But I just like to be prepared. Y'all know I'm no last. I like to be prepared. And they said, but if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But yes, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't stay ready. I didn't stay ready on this one. But I was just thinking about what Melo, he said, we don't never I never get tired of greatness. We don't get tired of great basketball. And that's all. When I talk, I don't be trying to, down no player ain't this. I just said the basketball is bad. I ain't said the player ain't good. The basketball. So if we make better players, the basketball, we get all you need to do is understand stuff. Young player last night, first time I ever called him, and he gave me a scouting report, and he told me about who he was going to play against. I told him how to play him, and told him how to go out. And that man went out and he lost by a couple of points, but he went out and had his best game in college basketball last night. And just being that sounding board. He just said, thank you, Mr. Hatter. Thank you for being there. Y'all don't understand. Sometimes these kids got coaches. The kids got coaches that beat him, but sometimes they didn't hear them coaches' voice since June. And then you have a voice like me just saying, dude, I'm proud of you. Dude, this team needs you to be who you are. Just stuff like that. And how that helped the young man, man. And I was just so, damn. I said, get your stocks up. He said, what's that? Your steals and the first play of the game, stole that thing and went down there. I said, whoa. And I'm just sitting there saying, that's what I'm talking about. He seemed like a different player than I've ever seen him play. And I hope we had a little part in doing that. He said, the reason we keep coming to these bad games is because we are in search of a great game. Yeah. No, I mean, it ain't, they gonna get better. They just don't know. Y'all, a lot of these players just talented. A lot of these players can jump high. They measure. You're tall. Your arms are long. But somebody still got to teach them how to play the game. Darryl Barnes. Somebody got to teach them how to play the game, man. That's all. That's all. Somebody got to teach our kids how to play this game of basketball. It's a great, great game, and you got to learn it early. That's why I said we got to get together in the middle school. So middle school, they can learn all of this stuff. And ain't nobody, still, I'm still waiting on somebody to call and say, Rob, how do we do this? Until they do it, all I can do is say, look, I'm here to help. But we got to get to them kids then. But see, what happens is, I mean, these people, I don't know. Then you wonder why you get to, man, he just slept on my son. No, man. Hey, man, did I tell y'all, what I tell y'all? The coach said, what his name? Kenny Atkinson, said he knew Steph was going to be better than everybody. But why? Because he had better feet than everybody. You know what having better feet does? How did it come from? He had a dad that showed him. He had a mom that showed him how to have better feet and how to prepare yourself and how to use your feet as an advantage. You beat guys with your feet, and then put the ball behind them. You got them beat. You beat them with your feet, not with the ball. You can't beat him. The ball right here and the man right there. You got to beat him with your feet first. And I know y'all been telling kids this, but we got to be whoever got the best, who got the quickest feet. But I was just thinking about that, Melo and Maria Taylor. I'm just glad she's in her place. This dude did what his name? He said, "Hey Hatter, have you received the news from?" I don't have to receive the news from the TSU Board of Regents. I work with the basketball. I work with KTSU, the basketball. I mean, the broadcast. I don't have nothing to do with the TSU and the Board of Regents and their audit. I saw something about it, and it don't affect me. You know, everybody get audited. Everybody get audited. If you're dealing with enough money, you're gonna get audited. Let me repeat that. If you're dealing with enough money, you're gonna get audited. So no, I don't talk to the Board of Regents. No. I don't even have no reason to talk to them about that. It's not gonna affect me in one way or the other. Okay. So I can't tell you no story on it. I can't give you all of that, you know, because I don't have no inside, but I know if you read it in the paper. No, I already, hold on. Oh, excuse me. No. I already got the information. You don't have to send me nothing. I have the information, but it don't affect me at all. I don't think you were listening to what I was saying. I have the information, but it don't affect me. Everybody get audited. You're supposed to get audited. Make sure everybody doing things they're supposed to be doing. Tells you have a history of doing some stuff that not be right. So yeah, of course you're gonna get audited. I mean, I don't even know what you want me to say. Have I received the news about the interim intern? I mean, y'all follow me? How's it gonna affect you? Is it gonna affect you? It ain't gonna affect. Guess what? Tears you gonna still be on. It got to be audited though. I believe in audit. He said, "Hey, y'all, hubby and them out there now trying to clean up before the audit. See that? It's always audits, but you ain't finna get no. I got you and messy comment from me. No, I'm not gonna even talk about that. I was talking about. I was about to talk about Denny Abdia, one of the most valuable players right now in the NBA. If you take his contract into account, this young man who's out there playing in at Portland, and Portland is quiet since Chauncey been fired. Portland is playing a lot better. The ninth overall pick in the 2020, the ninth overall pick in the 2020 draft didn't amount to much in DC because he was just over there. I mean, you know, can't nobody play when they go over there, but still managed to score a 4-year, $55 million extension before getting traded to Portland, right? But since moving to the Pacific Northwest, he's grown into one of the most dangerous players in the league. Y'all ain't been watching Portland. Watch Portland. Look at his stat sheet. He's averaging 25 points, 6.8 rebounds, 4.9 assists, and 2.3 3-pointers a game. That's balling. With 3 years left on his deal at just $13 million per season, you're not going to find a better deal in the NBA. That's less money than guys like Jonathan Isaac, can't play dead, Patrick Williams, Zach Collins, and Yusuf Nurkic are making. The Blazers love them some Damian Lillard, but even though Dame's back in town, Denny's is the new Denny. He's the new face of the Blazers right now. You got to go watch him, y'all. They got wins over the Thunder. He threw the Thunder a new asshole. He threw excuse me. He threw the Nuggets. He beat Shea, he beat Luka, he beat Steph, and wait a minute. No, I'm talking about Shea. He beat Joker. He beat Steph, and he beat Luka already this season. I know y'all ain't been talking about him. I know ain't nobody, but before I get out here, I did want to check some. Now, how much the NBA has changed since 2018. The first team All NBA players were All American players. First team in 2018. First team All NBA players were All Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, there's a chance that there will be no American players on the first team. You could get Luka, SGA, Giannis, the Joker, and Wemby all on the first team. And just 7 years ago, when none of them guys on no team. I think Giannis might have made one of the team, the third team or something. That's how quickly this thing is moving. It's moving. It's interesting too. What else I had? Before I get out of here, what? Oh yeah. Let me see. Was some interesting happened the other day. At some point, I'm gonna talk about this to Sebastian Telfair thing in depth, but I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready yet. It was something. I ain't hit. What the hell? Man, I hit the button. Okay. No, I ain't gonna give y'all that. I'm just trying to find something I want to take you home with. I try to give you something. And it was something. I just didn't put it at the top. But don't forget, TSU plays at night. Girls play at 5 at home. The girls play Texas A&M International, and the women play Texas A&M International, and the men play against Samford. Sam with an M, Samford University. Where was I? It was something. Did I want to go here? You know what I did see though? I saw something. I saw where Jalen Suggs gave a guy a tour of the Orlando Magic's training facility the other day. And it was trying to find it. Orlando Magic. I probably didn't put it up there. But he gave and it showed him the technology that they use players to improve their jump shot. Man, these dudes got technology. I'm trying to find it. They got technology, man, like from, let me see, is Magic? No, it ain't. Let me see. Orlando. Yeah, here it is. Watch this.
You get the NOAA system, see what you shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that next level shit.
Yeah.
So they like, oh wow.
That's our NOAA system. So like every time you shoot, we come in here to be set for you, and then you get to see your arc, depth, left,
So I got
right.
I got a shit arc.
Shit arc. Shit depth.
So it's like, oh.
Arc is smooth. This is our film room. Like pre-practice, we'll come in here, watch our film. We'll have our scout breakdown on the board. Just kind of get ready for the day. Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna be sitting.
Pretty simple.
You got assigned seats?
Right here, yeah. Not assigned seats, but like call your own seat.
Okay.
So this has been my seat for a couple years.
That's your
front
shit.
row.
Okay.
Trying to be a good student. Good student.
I feel you.
We got P5, Wendell, Tyus, Bain. A couple guys in the second row. I can show y'all some more goods too. We got
Okay. Should I put a shirt on?
Nah, you're good. There's no one in here.
Okay.
This is our float tank. Saltwater float tank.
Oh wow. What is that for? For
We got some
recovery?
goods. Yeah, saltwater. It's like sensory deprivation. So you come in here, lights off, shut it, and you float. You float around this whole thing. So like I'll be coming to take naps in here.
The Magic treating y'all right.
Doing this right, man.
Yo, now I get why you want to stay here.
Come on, you feel me?
That's I've never seen some Elon Musk type shit.
Oh, deep.
You be taking creatine?
Creatine?
Yeah.
Not a ton, really. A lot more protein, collagen.
Collagen.
All that good stuff.
Like bone collagen?
Yeah. Those are those little tubes right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are little collagen shots. It's like our little health station, vitamin D shots, multivitamin.
Damn.
Got our little turmeric chews. Set up for everybody.
Nah. That's crazy. Collagen. Damn, chat. Stay healthy, bro. If y'all don't make the NBA, stay healthy.
Your body is a temple, chat.
It is. You know, my dad tells me the same thing. Damn, I keep talking about my dad. Do I love him? let me.
Ladies and gentlemen, these dudes got technology from Wakanda, but they still can't hit threes. They still can't hit a shot. Can somebody explain that to me? They tell you what. Is it too much? Is it such thing as too much information? Man, I forgot. Y'all didn't remind me, so I can't talk to you about my recruiting thing because I ain't got much time. But I was just thinking about that. God, I'm serious. I just thought about that. Think about that, y'all. You can tell when you're shot. They tell you arc a little bit more, arc a little bit more, and these guys still can't shoot. Hold up. I didn't get on nobody. Somebody sent that name to me today too. I got to go study for this show. For this game tonight, man. I can't. Oh my God. I just got to get my mind right. And let's see, did I have anything I else wanted to show y'all about somebody doing something. Man, I need to check something too, y'all. I need to check something. Student managers. No, I ain't gonna, that's it. I thought I had something to give y'all, but it's gonna take too long, and I ain't trying to be. Brian Bro, right? I'm not trying to be on here long, but tonight, we got TSU play tonight. Let's see other games. U of H play tonight. They play University of Oakland. I'm gonna be calling the game, but I have it on my screen. I'm gonna take my devices with me. Let's see. The Rockets play the Wizards tonight. Prairie View play Oklahoma State tonight. What else I like? Texas. But TSU Sanford game is the one game. And you can watch it, y'all. If you ain't coming to the game, you can watch it on YouTube. But I'd rather y'all be there. I want to see some of y'all tonight. Lakers play the Thunder. Anything else? Grambling plays Southern Mississippi. Oh no, that's Thursday. I'm sorry. I was going ahead of myself. PV play tonight, yes, but TSU play tonight too. You doing both games? Yes. I guess I'm gonna go do both games. I got to go find out who is Texas A. Hold up, y'all. Watch it. Let me put it in while I'm on the show with y'all right now. Texas A&M. What's it? Texas A&M. A&M International. Hold up, y'all. I can't believe they did me like that. Wait a minute, international. Okay. Basketball. Women's basketball. Let me see what they got. Y'all. No, the men and the women play. I'm gonna do both of them. Let's see. Women's basketball. Let me check their roster out. How about those Alabama State University defeated? Yes, UAB. Shout out to them. Absolutely. Well, they got a man that's the women's head coach. Let me look at the girls. Give me. Hold up, y'all. Let me find the roster. Let me look at the roster, man. Here I go. Back to work again. Here I go. Bridget Tello. Kajai White. Dacia Jones. I got to pronounce these names right, so y'all just said Alea McMillan. Dianasty Smith. Abigail Martinez Cora. Taylor Jacobson. Carmen Marcello. Cha-Cha Bustamante. Jaden Smallwood. Rochelle Emmanuel. Olivia Burgess. Jayla Wade. Angelique Morgan. Elida. Ooh, I got to ask her. Durker. Because if I don't know that name, I mess it up. I just said the last name. And Gabriella Gamboa. Coaches Casey Fowler, John Achibi, and Tyra Brown. Yeah. So It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Now I got to see who they did what and see what's going on. And I can't wait tonight. But I love y'all. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, let y'all know what happened tonight. I'm out of here. Let me hit that button. Where that button at? There it is. Bye-bye.